Life before talent match was. I'll just start from the beginning. I've been a bit of a rascal for quite a long time. I was involved in negative environments and negative activities. You know, long story short, I was on the road. I wasn't doing anything that I could say I was proud of or to make my children proud either. It was the lifestyle that I chose. It was the lifestyle that I was kind of in, people that I'd seen around me. And even though I knew better, like honestly, I'll tell you straight, I always knew better. I just thought, you know, what else can I do? I took the easy way out, the comfort route. Like I just sat down and thought, you know what, I'll do it because I ain't been caught yet, so why not, sort of thing. Whilst being on talent match, so going off what I was saying previously, I hit a brick wall, figuratively speaking. I ended up in jail for 6 months, and whilst I was on that sentence, I met talent match. I met Desmond through talent match, and he we made a plan for what I was going to do once I left, and it was whilst I was in jail I started to think more about my life choices and how it had got me to that point. So it was like, all right, then I'm going to run with this. Because I remember the first day we was in the workshop and we got asked, oh, does anyone want to, you know, try and get a job and, you know, try and change their life? And nobody said nothing. I said, you know what, sure, I'm going to do this. And I put my hand up and I said, yeah, I'll sign up. So I signed up and met Des a few times, and then once I got out, we started making plans of, you know, what I wanted to do, the kind of industry I wanted to go into. Now, I've always been a hands-on kind of person, so I thought, you know, I want to do something that's not too regimented, but at the same time, a bit more regimented than my previous life. So I decided to go into construction. I achieved, I'm not going to name them all, but I achieved quite a number of tickets that allowed me to go on site and start working. And then the last course that I got put on was a bricklaying course with BCTG. And from that, I actually got a job, which was, in my opinion, I thought, how have I done this? Like, all I've done is try to get a few tickets to get a job. And before I've even finished, I've got a job. So I was like, wow. And my life's never been better since, I'll be honest. I'll tell you now, future look bright, man. Like, I'm stable, more stable I've ever been in my life. I have responsibilities, which I enjoy because it's accountability for my actions. I come into work every day and I feel like I've got job satisfaction. A lot of the experiences that I'm experiencing now are still new to me, and I think that's what's like more, what's the word that I can use? It's more exciting. Like, I'm not a boring person, I would say so myself. So to actually have a job where it keeps me on my toes and makes me feel like, yo, you gotta do something different to it. It's like, okay, like learning all kind of jargon like we use in the industry. So like annual leave, career, there's a lot of things that I didn't actually know, I didn't know. And when I first started, I was a bit like, wait, I feel a bit stink, you know, but I can't lie. It's been enjoyable because now I'm at a point where I can see my future clearly, not just living for the day. So my future now, I want to keep on doing this. I want to advance probably more to a mentoring side, or to actually eventually, hopefully, owning my own centre so I can have learners come in and I can continue that path, and I can, like I've said before, I can continue what Des has done for me, basically. I can pass it back to the community. I can say, look, you might have made mistakes, but it isn't the end of the road. Don't give up. You know, like, you just got to keep on going no matter what, because you will get there in the end. You will achieve, and you just got to believe, have faith and believe.